4 sets of lights are on. That's 5, and we'll be racing in Spa, and it is drive-through penalty for Hogg. He's gone straight, he's gone too early, and it's go, and Jonathan Cox is taking lead. Then it's now as they come down to last source set, a very difficult last source. As Dog is up in the second position. Oh, he was, but he's now Ferrari. That's a big old smash. That's a huge crash there, and just on board then, and that's a Ferrari then who's bouncing around. His energy down. Has had an awful start there, and that is not very good at all for that Coto Rouge then. And into we got a flag and 1 for Jonathan Cox is out. Jonathan Cox is out. That's a big crash. That's a huge crash there. Jonathan Cox is out. East is out as well. Look at that. It's a reminiscence of last season. And look, oh no, Jonathan Cox is out of the race. Energy down is out of the race. We've lost East and Jonathan Cox. The pole here is out of the race. And Roscoe and Are You Racing are going. Oh my God, he's gone wide. He's gone very wide, and he's coming back on the track. That Roscoe is, and he's still fighting, isn't he? He's back up the inside and going. And Roscoe, look at that. That's brilliant, isn't it? That is great stuff there. Never give up there from Roscoe. That one completely. Look at the gap there. It's 6 tenths of a second. Then it's not a bad second. Third position is Roscoe. Are You Racing is 4th. 5th position is Dave. 6th position is Penny. Got a yellow flag in 2. Yellow flag in 2. What's going on 2? There's a doubles in the pits there. Oh, it's Hogg. Hogg's got a puncture. Oh no! On Hogg, the debutant is not having a good start at all there. We haven't heard what's going on. Jonathan Cox, I think, lost it. Did he? I'm not sure. Jonathan Cox just said, "God's sakes." Oh no! Roscoe's out. Roscoe is out as well. And we have lost 3 cars already. And out is Jonathan. Out is Roscoe. Out is East. And that is coming out of Puyol there. And oh, that's another car. That is BP out as well. What's going on at that corner? And that's 2 cars out. Roscoe has left the session. He's having a very difficult time in his career at the moment. And PB, who is making his debut, is out as well in the Toro Rosso. And look at this, gaining, coming down the Kemmel Straight. And look at this, then he is through. And he now takes the lead at the Belgian Grand Prix. Where's Asdog? And Asdog there is down into 2nd position now then in the Alfa Romeo. And you can see then he's using a bit. He's got a bit of Virtus on the go there, hasn't he? So here he goes, then coming through a Rouge. Now into the Radion there. Oh no, he's lost it, and he's somehow kept out of the wall there. Brilliant car control from Asdog. And I don't know how he kept out of the wall there. That is an incredible car control from Asdol. I think that was his experience in the absolute bundles there. That was beautiful stuff. And here comes Penny now, and Dave there is just going on the inside. Penny's going on the outside. Is he through? Yes. Oh, he's on the outside there. And Dave there just good bit of drivers from both those drivers there. Just now, look at the racing point. He is gaining again. What is not that bad going doing? He is defending. He's defending. He's going to go on the middle of the track. Are You Racing is on the outside. He's through. He's done it. He is up into first. He takes the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix, but not that bad. It's come back at him. And look at this. They're all over the back of each other. He's going to go on the outside, isn't he? And now Are You Racing there? He's done a good old tight line there. And look who's returned. Asdog has returned. He's the most experienced out of these 3 drivers. And look at the pace of Amsterdam. Not that bad. It's through and back up into the lead then here in Belgium there as they come up to Lecom. And now they're not that bad. He takes the lead then. So Are You Racing's advantage here in Belgium lasted just under a lap really. And now coming up the top of the crest they go again. Look at this. He's got momentum then, hasn't he? Oh my gosh, that's an awful lot of men. Not that bad. It's gone on to the inside. So Are You Racing could have to go on the outside the long way round. And once again, he ends up using DRS this time now. And Timmy and Penny and Matt there are just very close out because Matt is in the pits on the hard tires. The hard tires are not working out for Matt, are they? I think it's status quo at the moment. Snap is on the medium compound tires. Not that bad. It's getting a bit ragged here, isn't he? I feel he's under a lot of pressure, isn't he? Not that bad. We starting to see not bad. He's brilliant. He's through. No, man, look at that. He's through and he controlled the car halfway through the slide there, halfway through Puyol, and he's up into first position. He takes the lead. Asdog's now all over the back of him as well. Not that bad. Made a mistake, didn't he? And because of that, left Are You Racing in. Oh, and not that bad. It's on a couple of lag issues there, isn't he? And so we've lost those. Of course, we've got a couple of new guys there. I've all called it a day, unfortunately. Back on board then with not that bad. Look at this. Are You Racing there? Oh, just jumping around there. This is making life a bit difficult for these drivers, isn't it? Yellow flag in 2. We'll find out. Well, Are You Racing's in the pits then. What's going on? Timmy's off with Puyol, I think. Timmy is off, but I think, has he damaged his car? No, he's alright, but he's That's not ideal for Timmy, and he has lost an awful lot of time out there as well. So RU Racing in the pits then. Timmy is also on the back of Physico, as they're all over the back now, coming down to Puyol here. As look at this, he's pushing him through. He's pushing him through. As Physico is on the hard tire. He's gone wide at Puyol. He's gone wide. Timmy is through and up into 7th position then. As the Renault drivers drop down to 8th then. So that battle was short-lived. Oh, Penny's gone wide out of poor Farah there. Now then, they're coming onto the back straight then. And Not That Bad is in the pits. He's in and out. He's on the soft cut. Oh, Alstog's through. No, he isn't. He's got to come in the pit. So there's me getting a bit let's just say I jumped the gun there, didn't I? Now Alstog's out of the pits now. RU Racing is already through then, so that is how much the gap is. So, but they have got 2 lap fresher tyres. Is this going to be, look at that, 2 seconds gap is there outside DRS as well. There's a hard compound tyre, really hasn't worked today, has it? It's just not warmed up, has it, by the looks of it? Really struggling out there. 9th position is Snap, he's on the medium compound tyres. 10th position is Double showing, and once again showing that his consistency is really paying off Double. And the 11th position is Energy down there. He's on a tough race. Oh, Dave is off. Dave is off. He's at the pit entrance there. He got on the power too early there, and Steve went through him there. That would have been a big old smash there. That is a big blow for Dave. I think he got a bit too keen on the loud pedal there, and unfortunately he has spun himself around. And that is cost him 4th position, I think. Well, it's cost him a battle with Matt for 4th, hasn't it? And Penny there is had to get off the throttle, didn't he? Because I thought it's going to go for a roost together. Look how much that car, you could feel the car was just on board with him. You felt it was going to go into the bar there. Look at Penny. He's got a lot of pace there. He's going on the outside on the camel straight there, and he takes 5th position back there from Dave. Dave was dropped down to 6th then. Penny there doing a very good job there, isn't he? He was thinking about the long game there. So Penny let Dave have the high ground into La Source, and then and Dave was having a good old lunge there. He's done it though. That's a fantastic move. That is a proper move, isn't it? Really all or nothing move. And Dave is now up into 6th position again then. Anyway, coming around the final corner then. RU Racing wins the Belgian Grand Prix, or does he? No, Not That Bad wins. Not That Bad wins the Belgian Grand Prix. RU Racing finishes 2nd. A brilliant drive from RU Racing. A cracker drive from Not That Bad. Brilliant drive there from Asdog. Let's take a look at the final classification from the Belgian Grand Prix, shall we? Not That Bad there won the race then. And only picking up 1 penalty, which was right at the end. RU Racing 2nd. Good stuff from RU Racing. Absolutely phenomenal drive. Asdog 3rd. Brilliant stuff from Asdog as well. Matt from 9th on the grid to 4th. Dave is 5th in the end. Penny is 6th. Physico once again from out of difficult qualifying, but showed his own consistency. Is 7th. Snap is in 8th position. Good day for Renault. 9th position Timmy. A bit of a difficult day for Timmy, and Double is in 10th position. And it's a good start from Jonathan there. So I've got the wrong, there we go, that's better. And look at this, Jonathan's had a beautiful start, isn't he? Fantastic stuff. The Ferrari leads going to turn 1. RU Racing's under a lot of pressure now. And Matt and Timmy have come together there. Oh, there's Debris. No, then I think it's just polystyrene now. And look at them, they're all over the track. Fantastic. They haven't actually come together, I don't think. But there's a terrible, Roscoe's in 14th position at the moment. As I've just taken a look up and down the grid. Not That Bad is, up in the 7th position mode. Davis dropped down the 5th position. On board for Angie down there. Is that someone coming inside? There's Steve's on the inside of her, and Danny is through. Yellow flag on her, and he does go. Oh my gosh, that Ferrari just went through Steve. Yellow flag, everyone who's dropping. Oh, that's Snap is out. Snap is out of France. Oh no! And Hogg is also down the back of the road. 5-second penalty. A severe collision between them. Is Roscoe with for that? Safety car is out. Safety car's out. I think we're going now. Are we? I think we are, but look at this, we've got some shenanigans going on here, aren't we? They should be going, and now they're going. Asdog is going to lose out the physical, I think, as well, and we got Roscoe there, and a 5-second penalty for, Not That Bad for ignoring yellow flag. Wheel-to-wheel stuff between Physico and Asdog. Come down to turn 1 here, as Physico is through, and up into 9th position there. Lovely overtake there for Physico. Asdog was compromised, but look at that, wow, what a slingshot on the inside there, and Asdog is back up into 9th position then. Physico has dropped down to 10th for the moment, as well, good overtake there from Physico, and then Asdog just came straight back at him. Jonathan Cox has had a beautiful start out of front. He's at 1.3 seconds in front. Brilliant. And Harry, and Not That Bad, is all over the back there of. Oh, he had any more. He is through and up into and there's a yellow flag in 3. Harry's off the track there on figures for Harry, and not that bad, forces its way through, and he is, and look at that, he's made the fast of the race, good stuff there. Look at this, look, Dave is going on the inside of Timmy, Dave's on the inside of Timmy, no, not quite, Timmy slams the door, so, oh, but he's going, oh, that's great driving, great racing etiquette there from Dave. He is having the 4th position then. Oh, and I thought Timmy was going to go into the zone now. Dave's gone wide. That's going to allow Timmy to get back at him. No, not quite. Hey, but Hogg is now under a lot of pressure from Brown. This is Brown's the first race. He's up the inside. Oh, no. He's gone round. Oh, my gosh. Demas has got it. I think Demas has damaged his front wing. Brown, I think, has damaged his front wing as well. And it's the curse of the commentator. I'm so sorry, guys. And now Didymus has got a lot of damage there. He's on the back of JJ. But, oh dear, he's still having a good old battle. Dave's on the hard combat tire, so he'll be going to the end. And look at this, and then JJ is through and up into 9th position. Up into 9th position. Matt, having a look there. I thought that was a very long way back, Matt was. And now, look at this, he's trying to go on the inside. Dave is coming out. Where's Dave? He's in front of Harry. So Dave is out in front of Harry. He's 3 seconds away from Matt. And the question is now then, is Matt is going to have to, I think he might have to do another stop. Dave doesn't have to do another stop, I don't think. He needs to get those tires warmed up, doesn't he? Oh, and look at this. Look at this, there's 3 abreast. Oh no, they turned into Matt. I'm not sure if there's damage on. No, it's okay. It's okay. Matt still got the wing is still in one piece. And, but I think that Hogg was focusing on JJ here as they're coming down now to Lisa. Look at the background there. It's Dave and it's Dave and Harry as well. JJ and Hogg going side by side. Where are they? There they are. They're in turn 1. Where's JJ? JJ is off the track. He's off the track. And now Matt is all over. Oh my gosh, it's getting very dicey indeed. Matt's on the inside. Oh my gosh, he's squeezing him. Oh no, no, that's all. No, it's all gone wrong. And JJ's off. JJ's off, but he's and that has Matt damaged. There's a lot of debris down in turn 1. There's a lot of turn 1 in the turn 3, and Penny's just behind him as well. Look, the battle for the lead. It's the battle for the lead. And now there's Are You Racing is really look. John McCoy, and look, Are You Racing is having a look. But John McCoy doing it for Stafford S defender there at the moment, isn't he? Coming out to turn 8 and 9 now, and accelerating away again. So yeah, Jonathan Cox doing a bit of weaving there on the straight there. As long as it's in the braking zone, I think it's all right there. Can you back on board then with Are You Racing? This is where we joined him last time out as a PB is coming to the pits. He's got a fantastic race, hasn't he? But Jonathan Cox out, and oh look at that! He's just, oh my gosh, and he's through. No he ain't, and Jonathan Cox there. Wow, maybe that might have been a move too far, possibly. Where's Dave? There's Dave. Dave is going to be. Where is he? Oh, now Song is just in front of him at the moment. Harry is 8th. Roscoe and oh my gosh, Timmy through, and he's through. Oh no, yet because Roscoe's coming back out. He's on the inside, and oh, they're going to come together, are they? Wheel to wheel stuff is incredible, incredible it is. And what about Roscoe's going to go have a look? No, oh, they've touched. It's just a peck. Don't worry about that. So I don't think there's any damage on the. Oh, is there damage? And oh no, and Roscoe there, and I feel that and oh, Roscoe there going on the inside of Timmy. Physico is going on the inside. He has made his intentions fairly early there. And look, Matt there is just trying to run him out of road there. He's on the curb there, and Matt is still 7-0. But Physico's here. Timmy and Double also going side by side. Physico would probably like these guys to battle a little longer because Physico is on the outside. Through Lise, amazing stuff. What a move there from Physico. Brave driving from the Renault driver. And here he comes. He exits turn 14, now into turn 15, the final corner, and Jonathan Cox for Ferrari wins his 2nd race of the IRC season. Fantastic. That's a 5-second penalty. Is that going to cost him? Rob Boring, not that bad. Is it going to cost him? No, then, not that bad was 2nd, but Are You Racing was 2nd, 1.8 seconds behind Jonathan Cox. Jonathan Cox won it by the skin of his teeth. Now let's just quickly end off with the look at that, 11 seconds worth of penalty there from Jonathan. That almost cost him there because Are You Racing was only 1.8 seconds back in the end for otherwise Are You Racing might have pinched that win. So Jonathan won. 2nd was Are You Racing. It looks like a boring race, doesn't it, with the front 2 finishing in the same position, but it was anything but brilliant racing. Not that bad from 8th to 3rd. Great driving from not that bad. As I said, Asdog from 11th to 4th, fantastic. Dave 5th position. Physico 6th, good driving for Physico. Once again, qualifying has been the difficult part. Timmy 7th. Steve in 8th position. Matt is down in 9th position from 3rd. Energy Dan is first points of IRC. Fantastic stuff from Energy Dan then. Lap 1 then. Here we go then for the Austrian Grand Prix. The My World Austrian Grand Prix then. I'm not really sure what My World is, to be honest. 3, 4, 5. There'll be a pause. A random one. And it's not very long because they're out. Oh, Renault's already off the track then. I think that might be, I think that's Physico's got off the track already. And it's Jonathan that leads into turn 1. IRC is going to go on the outside. He's on the outside. He is through. He is through. Got a yellow flag there. That's all carnage. That's a Toro. Oh my gosh, that's a Toro Rosso. That's Dimas. Matt's out. Matt's gone to the back of the field then. We've also got Dimas with down front wing then. So all sorts have gone on there. Just like last season, we've had a couple of issues there into turn 1. Brown, another bad is dropping down the order. Oh, there's all sorts going on there. Turn 2 then. They're all going all over the track there at the moment. And then not that bad then. It's now losing the drag race. It's Asstock's up in the 4th position. Fantastic stuff from Asstock then. They're dropping down to turn 3 then. That's a Mercedes time. Oh no, that's Energy Dan has gone straight to the back of Steve. Oh no, this is disastrous for the Williams driver. He's had a great qualifying. Oh my gosh, I thought he was going. I thought there was going to be contact there. IRC Racing brakes. Roscoe brakes a lot later there. A lot later at the moment because Roscoe there is on a bit of bad form at the moment. But flying one. What's going on in one? Oh no! And no, that's Harry there who's got an issue, and he has damaged the McLaren. IRC Racing is once again, they're really starting to hound. Oh, and he's going to go on the outside. I think he misjudged his breaking point there, and he's come back on the track with another bad. Oh my God, no back sneak through, and he's over the 3rd position there. The McLaren Mercedes driver is so IRC Racing there. I think he must misjudge his breaking point. Did very well not to clatter into the back of IRC Racing. As the rain has stopped, so this is where the weather is now going to start to transition into dry. How long is it going to be before the guys get onto dry tyres? And Hogg is in the pits already. Hogg is in. Oh, Sven is dropped down. Steve is up into 10th position. And we've got a good old battle between PB and Energy Dan. This is the battle for 14th and 15th. Energy Dan sides down the outside. He's on the outside. PB and he is through. But is PB going to have a look? No, not quite. We got medium tyres there for hard tyres for Harry. Hogg is on the medium tyres. That's too early, isn't it? Surely. And Asstock's in the pits as well. They're coming in so early. I'm wondering why. You see, it's intermediate struggling. We got yellow flag on that. That's why. It's Hogg. He's off the track. He's on the medium tyres, and he just needs. He's got to keep going. He's got to keep going. He needs to get those tyres warmed up. Asstock's in the pits, so it must be time for dry. Surely. I think it's too early though. It's all going on at the moment. Oh, Jonathan there has gone wide. Is he? He's just come out of the pits now then. And he's weaving. Is he okay? No, he ain't okay. I think there's a problem on the Ferrari on the wing. And not a bad good. He's going to go down the inside. Jonathan there. I think that. I wonder if not a bad note about the wing damage. Asstock set the fast of the race then. So Asstock has now got his tyres up to temperature. IRC Racing the Roscoe side by side. And Roscoe's back up into a 3rd position. And IRC Racing and Timmy are both. Jonathan Cox. Oh my God. He's pushed another bad off the track, I think. Possibly, I don't know. Together, Energy Dan there. Oh my gosh, that's a lunge and a half from the Energy Dan. He is up into 12th position. Sven is dropped down to 30th position then. IRC Racing and Roscoe, as IRC Racing has gone the outside, he is through and up into 4th position. This battle is 4th row. There is, I think that's Hogg in the foreground, and it is in the racing point. And look at this, Roscoe is all over the back of him. All over the back of him. He's got to have a look. He's got to have, oh, is he? I thought he was, but well, he did have a look, but I thought he was going to sneak up the inside there. Timmy is now all over the back of his arm. Look at him. He's weaving left and right. He's desperately to try and get by Roscoe. Roscoe's had a cracking old race out there. And Timmy's going on the inside. Oh, they touch. It's just, don't worry, it's wheel to wheel. It's, oh my gosh, it's wheel to wheel coming out now. Oh, and look at the racing point on the inside. Yo, flagging too. I think it's just Hogg getting out of the way there. Good stuff from Hogg. Oh my gosh! Look at the skies are now blue outside. But I don't think anyone cares about the sky at the moment. I think all that Timmy cares about is that 4th position. He's got to go on the outside. He's got no words left. He's on the outside. Roscoe there is on the inside. He parks. He's doing a Verstappen-esque maneuver. But Timmy is not having that, is he? And he is. Look at this. He's got no words. So you can see he's lost. The battle for the lead. Noah Brown and Jonathan is still fighting cracking stuff. And Roscoe is still 4th and Timmy is still 5th.
5th. Now is not that bad. Is not a bad job for Cox. Oh, they're going again. They're going again. Are you racing? Look at that. He is gaining out, and not that bad. It's on the outside. Yellow flagging two. Yellow flagging two. I think that's Matt. I think has had a problem, and not that bad. Takes the lead. Matt has got a problem, and he's recovering now. He's on the. I don't think he's on the inters, he's on the mediums. Timmy is through, he is through, and up into, oh, Jonathan Cox is back through, Jonathan Cox is back through, incredible driving. Back on board, not that bad, and DRS enabled, look how close these guys are, oh, no, not that bad, there is through, and he's up into the lead again, and at that time then, oh, Jonathan Cox is going to go. He's up the inside again. Oh, contact there. And not that bad there. It's got to run out. So not that bad. It's back into the lead then. This is a fantastic one. Remember, even though there's a big old points gap between them, this is... oh, no. They've gone into each other. Jonathan Cox has gone into each other. Oh, Jonathan Cox is out of the Austrian Grand Prix. And is that damage to... I don't think it's... I think it just rear-ended him. So I think that not that bad. It's all right. It's Catalan on the battle for the lead. Are you racers took at the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix? But not that bad. It's not laying down, is it? Look at this. They're going side by side, then coming up into turn 3. Look, Timmy in the background there as well. In the Mercedes. Mercedes got a very strong lineup, haven't they, this season? And Are You Racers has gone deep, but that's fine. That's fine because not that bad. Hasn't got momentum. Those soft tires are hanging on well. Steve and Anstor are also fighting. They're on the same compound tire. Not that bad. Is on the outside. Are You Racers on the inside. Is he going to go just scrolling around the outside? And not that bad. It's hanging on. He's hanging on. Are You Racing is there? He's there, but not. Oh no, that would have been a brave thing to do from not that bad. Not that bad. Comes around the final corner and he wins his 7th race of the season. Fantastic stuff from not that bad. Let's quickly go through the final classification from the Austrian Grand Prix. From 4th on the grid to win the race not that bad. It's even Jonathan Cox. Brilliant. A+. I want to see them two lock horns again. I really do. That was mega stuff. I cannot speak highly of that. Absolutely great stuff. Roscoe 2nd, great drive from Roscoe. Absolutely brilliant defending, amazing stuff. Are You Racing 3rd in the end. Timmy in 4th. Snap from 13th on the grid to 5th. Dave in 6th position. They're top 6 for Dave. Asdog 7th. Physico from 15th to 8th. Brown on his first points then in IRC 9th. Matt is in 10th position. Physico is really pointing a very awkward place there. He's done a Physico from 2001. Anyway, let's go then. 26 laps then, and we are racing now. It is go, and it's a good start, and that's a terrible start for Harry. Harry's got a problem with his wheel though, hasn't he? And Matt is leading. Jonathan Cox has gone up to 2nd now, and he is now up and saying he's had a great start, Jonathan Cox says. But look at the background there's debris going on in the background, and Snap is retired, and Snap has retired. That's a Mercedes, isn't it? Pointing the wrong way. It's Timmy pointing the wrong way. There's a Haas that's gone right off the track, and there's chaos in the first couple of corners. Got a virtual safety car, and Energy has moved up 4 positions at the moment, and Harry Racers dropped down to 3rd position already in this race. Oh no, David's gone into, and look at this, he's across the track. How has no one gone into the side of him there? And I think he is back in the car. Steve Penny has joined the session then, so David's back in the car, and yellow flag in 3. What's going on in 3 as well? Just taking a quick look, and I think it was the incident there. Yellow flag 3 because Harry and Energy Dan have gone in. Energy Dan, Harry's out of the race. Harry's out of the race, and Energy Dan is out of the race as well. And Snap. Oh my gosh, there's a wheel in the pit lane. There's a wheel in the pit lane. There's all sorts going on in this race. We've got a yellow flag in 3, and it's Harry and Energy Dan that are out of the race. Harry had an issue with his wheel, and that's a big blow for Energy Dan then. Gate is going to go. Oh my god, and he's forced in wide there. I know what's going on in the background. That double team advantage. Look, it's 5 cars. Then Double's up to the great racecraft there from Double. And look, they're full free going. Oh my gosh, this is going to get very dicey indeed. Hog has done a great job to get out of the way there, hasn't he? And now Sven there also wants to be involved in this battle. Oh no, Sven has gone into the back of him there. And it's this is a thing very similar to I can't remember who pitted early last night. I can't remember now. And now East is he's done 10 laps on the soft tires. We like Physico. Oh my god! And look at this. It's got a 3-second penalty. This is getting very. And now Stu is on the inside of Roscoe. This is getting very close to the through Chapel. DRS enabled for both drivers back on board. See then. It's going there. Lionel Stern and coming down the back straight and coming into Stowe. This is getting very interesting indeed. Is he going to have a look? No, not quite. for Physico. So he has done a great. So he's come through half the cars, and we aren't even halfway through the race yet. Now where's Brown? Brown is still on the inside. Physico's on the outside. This is great racing, and now he's on the inside. Physico is brilliant stuff through left field. He takes 9th position. Fantastic stuff. Brown dropped down to 10th position, but the 3 was. Oh no! PB is off the track. PB is off the track. He's facing the wrong way in the pit lane there. So PB is off the track. He's just trying to get himself back on now. And where's he going? I think he's trying to go in the pits, but he's missed it. PB has missed it, so he's going to have to go around a whole lap. See, this is the best opportunity for Steve. Now he's turning ears up to the wake. He's going to go on the inside. Roscoe is covering the inside, but Steve, there's still a little way out. He flings it up the inside. He is through and up into 6th position. But or is he? No, because Ross has come back at him, going down into the final couple of corners. He's on the inside. And great defending there from Roscoe. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. There he comes over the brow of the hill. I'm talking to Brown. Where's Brown? There he is. Oh, and Brown there. It's going to go on the outside of Physico, on the outside of Woody. He has, you know. He's done a great job. Where is he? Oh, look, but no, he hasn't. Woody is still in the 8th position then. So this is going to, we're going to have a bit of a drag race then. Are You Racing is all over the back of Matt. It's all over the back of Matt indeed then, as he is through, and Are You Racing is back up into 4th position then, which will be a net second when Aston comes back into the pits then. You can see Physico, Roscoe and Steve battling. Oh, 5th and 6th at the moment. But you can see then he's gaining on the Physico. Physico, is he going to defend? Physico's gone on the outside. Oh, he swoops around the inside, brakes later. Oh, but he's gone wide, he's gone off the curb. He is going to be on the inside, but I think Woody has the momentum back. Look at that, on the left-hand side there. He is on the outside. He takes 6th position. And Woody is now up into 6th position. Physico down 7th. 3-second penalty for Asdog. But Physico's not going to give up, is he? He is battling. He is swooping on the outside. He is through and back up into 6th position there. Great driving from Physico. Great driving from Woody as well. Great overtake from Woody earlier on. Brilliant overtake there from Physico as well into Stowe. So, yeah, Physico, as I said earlier on, Physico and Woody are probably 2 contenders for driver of the day. I think Physico probably edged it, but I think Woody has done a splendid job as well. But he's going on the outside. He's going on the outside. He's going to swoop on the outside. He has swooped on the outside. He is through and up into 6th position. And Jonathan Cox then in the final couple of corners then for Ferrari car 25. He exits the final corner now, and he wins the British Grand Prix. Brilliant stuff from Jonathan. He wins. So let's just take a quick final glance at the final classifications then from the British Grand Prix. Mark, look at that, no penalties. Got him third in the end, didn't it? 6,000 a second separated him and Asdog. Jonathan Cox there won brilliantly for Jonathan. Second was Are You Racing? Matt in 3rd position. 4th was Asdog. 5th position was Roscoe. 6th position from 20th on the grid, Physico. Splendid. Woody in 7th position. Great job from Woody. 8th position was Brown. 9th position, Timmy. JJ, his first points of his career in 10th position. Lovely. Anyway, oh, sorry, I was going to be off topic there. Let's go then. We have got 34 laps around this German Grand Prix. I like a bit of lightheartedness, so the tension is now ramping up. Then we got 5 sets of lights are on. We are racing in Germany, and now we are. Are You Racing this racing? Oh, it's a great. Oh, it's Harry's dropped down to last position, and we've got they're all coming in turn one now. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, we got Williams right off the track there, but Steve Egg just going off the track. And the Ferrari is battling a racing point for the lead. Then, and Are You Racing? And there's the yellow flag in one. What's going on? One then as Staff has had problems and Harry's had problems. Well, Jonathan Cox has taken the lead of the German Grand Prix. They're coming down into the hairpin now then. And look at this, Matt also getting involved in one. Look at this, this is a drag race. This is a drag race coming down into the hairpin then. Look at this, and Are You Racing? Jonathan Cox is in the middle. Is Mark going to sneak up the inside? He is sneaking up on the inside. No, he ain't. And then Jonathan Cox there is taking the lead. Yellow flag because Andrew Dan is out of the race. Where is he gone? Oh, that's a big old crunch as well. That is a Toro Rosso. Matt has gone very wide then, the Toro Rosso. And I'm not sure what happened there. We were worried about engine down then. Yellow flag in there, sector 2, then that is for the Ferrari of engine down. And you can see that Are You Racing dropped on second. Asdog is in 3rd position. Well, good start for it. But now we've got Physico in 4th. This is good. It's in for Physico. Now we've got QST. We got Timmy, we got Hogg, we got JJ as well. Dave is up into 9th position. Fantastic stuff for Dave. What's happened? Oh no! We have got oh no, the Haas is spinning around. Oh my gosh, good job Ghoston's on there because Harry would have gone pluming into the side of him there. Now David's got the DRS. He is, oh my gosh, and we got a lovely shot of the rear wing. Now we got a shot of the the over the shoulder, and Dave is through and up into 6th position. Also, Timmy and Steve are battling as well into the hairpin. We've got all sorts of, look, Dave in the background there, and JJ also fired. We've got Young Flying one because Roscoe is out of the race. Roscoe is out of the race as into pits as Casey. It's KCU then. Oh, and JJ's gone off the track there. He's gone off the track. Matt's going to try and go on the outside. No, not quite. And both these guys on the same compound attack. Now he's got momentum. He's going to have a go. He's going to have a go in the stadium section now. He's going through. And look, the Haas is staying. Oh, no. Oh, they've come to contact. It was the same as in Germany. And Matt has gone into the wall. Has he damaged the car? We'll have a look. We got this a bit of a... this not great angle here from Matt. He is okay. The car is okay. There's a PB. It's on a good old lunge on JJ, and look for JJ's come back through again. This is brilliant. Look at them wheel to wheel, and then they're coming down the back straight. And DRS is enabled for PB. 3-second penalty from that. PB is back up, and it's up to 12 position. JJ, we're on board. He's going to have a look then, coming down into the hairpin. And Jonathan Cox is in the pits on lap 13. RE Racing takes the lead. Asdog is also up in the 2nd position. Remember, Asdog is going a lot longer in this race than the medium runners. Is Dave going to have a look then? No. Dave is going to have a look. He is on a dive. He's on a dive. He's on a dive. He's gone wide. And Timmy there also involved as well. Wow, Dave came for a long way back. Another wheel to wheel. Oh my gosh. An incredible stuff. Dave was unfortunately lost 2 positions there. Oh no. Yellow flag one because Steve is off. Steve is off. Where is he? Oh, he's in the pit lane. Steve is out of the German Grand Prix. There he is, and Dave just misses him. Oh no, Steve is out of this. He was having a great race, wasn't he? I think that Jonathan might have to stop again in this race. Maybe on, let's take a quick look, see who the stops. He's only had 1 stop, and I'm sure he started on the medium tyre. As Staff is down all the back of Hogg. Hogg is doing a great job, isn't it? Staff is not going to go on the inside. He is through and up into 6th position. Nicely done. And now Hogg there is just trying to hang on the outside. Oh my gosh, and there Hogg there is taking more of a Q angle. He does have DRS, Hogg does now. So he just need to keep with the slipstream. And he is going again on Snap there. It's a great battle. As Hogg there is going for a great result. This is the best result of his IRC career. He's on the inside. He is through and back up into 6th position. He's not going to let that 6th position go. He's gone wide. And now Staff is going to have the momentum. And he is through and up into 6th position. Good fight from Hogg there. Absolutely, take my hat off. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Hogg. Staff is having a 6th position. He has another strong race, Staff isn't he? So Jonathan is in the pits then. He's on the soft compound tyre and as Knowles he predicted absolutely perfectly. He is in and out. And now where's he going to come out? He is there. He is. Where's Asdog? Asdog's also through. Asdog's also set a fast line race. Jonathan Cox also going for fast line. Asdog shoots through and up into. Oh, Jonathan going very wide there to the white line there. So Jonathan's now going very quick as he's only 5 seconds away. We haven't got long to go in this race. Then this has really shook things up, hasn't it? He races in by 4.2 seconds, but he's got 2 charger men that's coming up behind him quite quickly. Of Asdog in a 2nd position, 4.2 seconds back. Jonathan Cox all over the back of Asdog in the battle for 2nd at the moment between the Alfa Romeo. And look at him, he's trying to overtake already. He is very, very quick on these soft combat tires. Asdog there, it's, oh my gosh, and there is contact. Maybe Jonathan is, he needs to wait till the start, and he's got a 3-second penalty as well. He might just need to wait for the, look, and he's down slow. You see up the inside there. He is desperate to get through. Jonathan is. Asdog is back through, and I think and Asdog's no, I thought Asdog was going to get the DRS there. Now Jonathan now this should be a clear. Now he's got the momentum. He should be able to get through Asdog. But yeah, it's getting a bit violent there, wasn't it? Now he's up the inside. He is through and up into and DNF. And we got a bit of contact there between Asdog, and there's damage on the front wing. There's damage on the front wing then for the Alfa Romeo, and this is now Asdog is dropped down into 3rd position there. Snap is now in front of Dave. He is in front of Dave. Is Dave going to come back home? He is coming back home. He is back up in the 5th position. He's got wide. It's not going to go for the undercut for the cutback. He has gone for the cutback. It's a drag race. Look at the background. There's Hogg and look, Staff. Wow, and they're almost side by side then. And now Dave is trying to take the race line. Staff is not giving him an inch, is he? There's no give or take. And look at it. And Snap there getting his elbow out there and knocking Dave out of the way. And Staff is now up into 5th position there. Oh, Jonathan is damaged his front wing. He lost there is a bit of the wash on the front wing there, and it caused him to have issues. And PB is off to but no, Early Racer is defending there, and Jonathan's gone on the outside. Jonathan has gone on the outside. This is a battle, and Jonathan is through and up into first position. Then he's down his front wing now. Is IRC Racer going to be able to hold? Going to be able to keep over him because he has done 17 laps on these hard compound tires. And look, IRC Racer's gonna I thought he was gonna have a lunge into the Sachs curve then. And he is now through on the inside. Lovely shot, but we don't want to see that. Look, we got the two cars to the front go, and we've now got Jonathan Cox and he's back down in second. Oh, it's IRC Racer that is in front once again then. IRC Racing comes through to win the German Grand Prix on track. But does he? We'll find out now. Jonathan Cox is second. IRC Racing wins the German Grand Prix. So we're just going to have a look at the final classification then from the German Grand Prix. Look at that. So just a big shout out to Hogg. Incredible driving from Hogg and PB. Kept it clean and not gave themselves, well, they gave PB an 8th position there. So big on to them, guys. Well done. IRC Racing won from pole position to checkered flag there, but it was anything but, wasn't it? Jonathan Cox is second. Asdog, great drive from 7th to 3rd there. Snap from 14th to 4th. Brilliant drive from Snap. Driver of the day, surely. Or is it? Because Dave from 15th to 5th. An incredible drive from Dave as well. Oh, this is going to be very difficult indeed. Hogg is 6th. Harry 7th. PB 8th. Double 9. JJ in 10th position as the rest all retired then. 5 sets of lights go on when we'll go out. We'll be racing in Hungary. They are illuminated, and it is go! And it's a fairly good start. And it's I've got the wrong there we go. And it's a great start from Asdog. He's alongside Jonathan already, but Jonathan has got the edge, I think. And now they come down into turn 1, and Asdog is flying through, and he is we got a bit of contact in turn 1 there, and Asdog has taken the lead then at the Hungarian Grand Prix then as they come down into, we've got a yellow flag. What's going on in the background? Not a lot, I think. Asdog has gone wide then. You can see it's very tricky conditions, isn't it? Timmy's at 2 positions. He's had a fantastic start. Yellow flag in 1. Yellow flag in 1. What's going on? What's going on? That's Dave. Dave is out. Oh, Dave has dropped. He's lost the front wing there. And now we return to the front of the field. Then Dave has got a loss for his damaged front wing then. Oh my god, Physico! And Energy down there has come back on the track. Physico is trying to get himself back on the track as well. Yeah, this is oh dear, it's very tricky conditions out here at the moment. Asdog dropped on the second. IRC Racing there is trying to go through, but he can't, and now Asdog is now forcing onto the curve. And this is, oh my gosh, they're going to go side by side to turn 14. No way. And IRC Racing leads the race. IRC Racing has taken the lead. Asdog has dropped on the second. Third position is Timmy, and fourth position then is John Cox at the moment. As you can see, then the gaining again. Asdog is trying to go back out. I thought he's going to have a lunge there. Just pennies off the track at the moment. He's down his front wing. This is, oh my gosh, Jonathan's going to go on the outside. Timmy is going to go on the inside. Jonathan has got it. He's got it. Is he? Yes, he has. He's gone on the, oh no, and Timmy there giving him a bit of a nudge there. Harry's out. Harry is out of the race. And he's, I don't know where he's gone actually, but Woody is also dropped out. We've got all sorts going on in this race. This is incredible racing. Your race is set the fast lap of the race course. You get a point for fast lap on board KCU at the moment. We're just taking a look to see where Harry, oh no, Harry has gone then. In between, I can't remember what the colours are now. We've also got a great old battle between whoa, Timmy has gone into the steam, I think now, and I'd say I think that was a bit, I wonder if he missed brake there off Timmy there. Steve broke too early there, but I was just talking about the great battles up and down the field. Dave there is now, and he's now turned up the Urst then to the highest possible. It's going to go, now look, Brown there coming out, oh my gosh, Brown there, Dave is going to go on the inside, and he slows the car down, incredible stuff. And now there's KCU, look at them, they're side by side. Oh no, there's damage. KCU and Dave is gone. Oh, Dave is in the wall, he's in the wall. Woody's gone, and that's out of the final corner. He's done a Perez, and he smashed it into the inside wall then, and that's what I mean by it could be that's a virtual safety car. So is anyone going to come into the pits then and go for fresh rubber? I don't see the point personally, because the track position is king around here. 5 second drive through penalty there for KCU for speeding under the safety car. So all KCU then, oh that's a shame there, isn't it, for KCU? So he's going to have to drive through penalty as well. and the KCU is coming into the pits then, and Jonathan Cox is in the pits as well then, so the race leader is in the pits as we're just on board then with Jonathan Cox then, and then he's coming into the pits now, and you can see he's just being a bit careful here, and is he coming in the pit? Is this time to perfection? We're just taking a look to see. He is on the soft compound tires, and sorry, the medium compound tires. He's coming in and out. Beautiful stop there from the Ferrari mechanics there. Also coming out of the pits there's the Haas there. Asdog's in the pits as well, as is Stio. And Matt is staying out there. I'm really interested to see them. So Jonathan Cox is the first of the major runners to come out the pits and on the medium tires. How's he going to do then? KCU is still also trying again then. On board there with Jonathan then. You can see he's struggling with the purchase there, isn't he? 3-second penalty for RU Racing. So it's the first one to us now. He goes through. Physico is through and up into 8th position and he is up. Yep, nicely done there. And now in the back. And now what about Brown? He's on the soft compound tires, so he's going to have a pace advantage. He has got a pace advantage. Look at this. He's going to go. Oh no! And that's they make contact there. Damage on Brown's car on these soft compound tires. He's damaged the end plate there, and he's going to come back in the pits because around here, with wing damage around here, and it's a lovely shot, but unfortunately it's also demonstrating the damage there. Look at the damage there on the right at the bottom, just under the telemetry there of the end plate. It's gone there, so Brown there is going to have to come back in the pits there. And now then is Matt then is going defence again, so his partner's car in the middle of the track. Roscoe is gaining. This is the best opportunity so far for Roscoe. Matt is staying on the outside, is in the middle of the track. He runs him out wide there. Roscoe has still got DRS. He's got DRS then going down to turn 2. Let's take a look. Matt's giving space. He's going up the inside, and Roscoe is through, and he is up into 4th position, and good stuff, and Matt flies over the runoff area there, and Roscoe is now up into 5th position. So and you can see, look at that, as RE Racing set no fast off the race line, so he's really starting to put the hammer down, isn't he, RE Racing? So it looks like this has been a very well controlled race, hasn't it? It's a double now, getting to the point to get a point. So oh, Roscoe's gone, and Matt has pushed him off, and Roscoe, well, he hasn't pushed him off, he drove into the back of him, and Roscoe's all of hard work has gone to ruins there, and he has damaged his front wing. Oh, what a shame there for Roscoe. And look, Timmy's through as well. And RU Racing then coming out of the final corner, and he wins his 2nd career victory, a 2nd race win in 2 weeks, and he also gets fastest lap. Brilliant stuff from RU Racing, fantastic from the Racing Point driver. And John Cox said Monza will come. Yeah, it's Monza the next race then in the on the IRC calendar for both Elite and Super, so really looking forward to that. But before we even think about next week, let's talk about now. RU Racing for 4th on the grid to win the race. Fantastic stuff from RU Racing, impressive stuff. Jonathan Cox 2nd, 3rd position is Steve, once again showing that no penalties and doing a great job in getting 3rd there, and those penalties cost Asdog a podium there. Matt in 4th position with Timmy in 5th, Matt in 5th with Timmy in 6th then. Good stuff, no penalties there. Roscoe 7th with Hogg 8th, Brown 9th, and Double getting the final point. KCU is the final finisher then. Here we go, lights out, and away we go, and it is go, and it's not a very good start at all. It's a terrible start for RU Racing. He's had an appalling start, a great start for not that bad then, and a brilliant start there from Asdog as well. He has gone up into 2nd position already then, as they come down into turn 1. We've got yellow flags already because in the back, Penny's gone off the track, and then, Asdog's completely missed the first chicane, and he's going over the sleeping policeman. He's got a 5-place grid penalty for cutting the corner. We're on board there with Snapland, who's taken a very leisurely pace then, and you can see both Ferraris are side by side then, coming out of the first chicane then. Oh, and that's Matt there into the wall. Matt's gone into the wall, and look, RU Racing there is taking a evasive action there. There's also what's going on. Roscoe's up in the 3rd position at the moment, and that's damage to the Toro Rosso, and they come down into the 2nd chicane then. Oh, Roscoe's going to go wide there. It's all chaos there so far then. We've got a Haas off the track as well. Jonathan's up in the 4th already. Incredible start there for Jonathan. RU Racing dropping down the pole series, having an awful lap there at the moment. Awful first lap there at the moment as they come through then the Ascari chicane then. and whoa. Oh no, that's a Toro Rosso gone around. That's Brown who's gone around then in the second left, but there's damage onto the cars. There's damage there for the for one of the cars there. I think it was a yellow rear, it was a yellow wing, which must have been a Renault. And wow, this is going, oh, everything's going off here. Look at this, Penny is left for session. Penny is left for session, and we're on board JJ. Look at this, JJ's flying through the field. He's got some pace in that horse, hasn't he? He's up into 9th position, and Timmy is up into 8th position. Not that bad, leads the race after lap 1 then in this very wet race. Oh, that was a Toro Rosso. They're just going through us there. As come through to complete that one here anyway, and JJ's up into 9th. He's had an incredible first lap then. Anyway, look at that. That's heavy rain. That is heavy rain. That is here in Monza. It's so going to have to throw on the wet tyres. Hogg is already thrown on the wet tyres and here at this moment then, so this is going to get very, oh look, Aston is already gained right on the back of that. This is appalling conditions here in Monza, and David's now moved out because Double's gone. Double's off at the Ascari chicane and in the Williams, and he's just coming back on now. And yeah, wet tyres, and let's see what Hogg can do then on the wet tyres. And this rain is absolutely bucking it down here. Now once again, Fizzico is all over the back of JJ. It's only coming into the parabolica there. Look as he pulls out from the under the rear wing of JJ. He's going to go on the outside. He is through on the outside. This is going to be fantastic. He's going through on the outside. Look at this. That's brilliant. Fizzico is out on the outside. He has passed the horse driver and moved into 8th position. That's a phenomenal bit of driving there from Fizzico, from 18th to 8th in 9 laps. But look at JJ, he's flying. Wow, he has got, I tell you what, that horse has got some mighty top end speed, hasn't it? Incredible stuff. But Fizzico breaks a lot later than JJ, and Penny is back in this race. So Penny is back in the race, and he is in 14th position there. He's got a puncture. IRC Racing's got a puncture. The pole sitter is having all kinds of problems here in Monza, and that is a major puncture there. For you've just seen Timmy and Steve in the foreground there. Whereas IRC Racing's got a bit wide down, and JJ's going well off the track, and he's in the wall. He's in the wall there, and JJ there I think went too wide, and he's in the wall here in the Scar chicane. He is out of the Italian Grand Prix. That car was definitely motoring down the straights, wasn't it? And Steve is now all over the back of Roscoe in the battle for 5th and 6th position then. So we've got another battle then for the for some good points then. This is going, they're all starting to bunch up towards the end, and just like yesterday in the Elite, wasn't it? Oh, and Snapp's got into the back of Davey has damaged the car. Snap has damaged the car. He is through another 8th position. Oh no! And Roscoe's gone round. 3-second penalty for BP. I know, yeah, Steve and Roscoe have well, we just seen them come together, but whether Steve had a bit of a wild lunge, I do not know. Oh, Harry's had a problem on the start-finish straight. So Harry in the straight line is having an issue with the McLaren there. So that's interesting. I wonder what's going on with Harry. And unfortunately, then as he's flown across the chicane there, and he's got a puncture. He's got a puncture, Harry has, and he's lost it in Curva Grande there, and somehow Double stays out of the back there. And how is all these guys avoiding him, coming around the final corner there for the final time. Not that bad. Is going to win the Italian Grand Prix. This will be his 8th win in 11 races. What a drive, what a season for Not That Bad. Brilliant stuff. Let's take a look at the final classifications from the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. A good shout out for Asdog for not getting any penalties there. Not that bad from second on the grid to win. Asdog second, and yeah, Jonathan Cox from 10th on the grid, fantastic stuff. Steve from 14th to 4th, brilliant driving there from Steve, and no penalties either. Roscoe 5th in the end. 6th position is Timmy. 7th position is Fizzico from 17th to 7th. Eggpick drive there. PB is 8th and then great battle with Dave. 9th position is Double, good driving there from Double. Are you racing 10th in the end? I think he got a fastest up. He got the fastest up in the end.